If this crits, I think I just lose.
Why did it do that?
Why? How does this happen to me? How on earth does this happen to me? Over and over and over and over again. Radical Red 3.1 might be the hardest Nuzlocke that has ever been attempted. The journey to a victory of Radical Red is long. The AI in this game is incredible, switching constantly to gain momentum and reading what items the user is holding and sometimes what Pokemon the user is pivoting into. And I have learned a lot from playing specific fights. Misty is such a tough out and pivots relentlessly. Surge's Electrode makes no sense at all no matter what I do. And Super Nerd Aiden can... Alas, here I am, over 100 attempts in, sharing with you the best run that has ever been recorded live. Welcome to my Radical Red attempts number 133. Before the first fights, I always take 5 encounters. This time we walked away with Tepig, Marill, Tentacool, Galarian, Zigzagoon, and Sentret. Sentret specifically, who evolves into Furret at the level cap, is a free ticket out of early game, so this run immediately had potential. Furret dunked on both Brendan and Lord Sammy NBA Jam style, and we were able to grab our next 4 encounters. Bronzor, Alolan Grimer, Psyduck, and the Wonder Egg, which became a glorious Shellos. Because of Furret's skill set, Faulkner was a wash. We made it to Brock without issue as expected and now just needed to barrel through the leader. So who did we bring? Sandforce Shellos, Galar Lanoon, Pignite, Furret, Levitate Bronzor, and Marill. One of the best Brock teams imaginable. Realistically, all we needed to go right was our check to Laleep, Pignite. All right, at least we get a 3 spot. Can we get a 4 spot? 4 spot, 4 spot, 4 spot, 4 spot? Yes! Pignite delivers the goods, and we were off. 1 badge deep with adventures to be had. Our next 3 encounters were Litleo, Gyarados, and the 50% Paris encounter at the bottom of Mount Moon. Okay. That's fine. Dude, I swear the docs say that one of the most potent Pokemon in the game is supposed to be here, like everywhere. But I can only find turtles and slugs, and sometimes snails. This encounter always makes me so mad. The first Mount Moon fight was a little tough given our lack of a punchy dark type, so this Swoobat hit hurt my feelings a lot. Whew! Okay. Everything else was fine, and the Archer boss fight was another Furret obliteration. When I say that Furret is a free ticket out of early game, I mean the furry friend grabs you by the legs and drags you to Cerulean free of charge and with a smile on its face every single time. With a new level cap of 28 and a Wonder Egg on the table, we prayed for good news. And boy did we get that. Togepi was a shining star. All we needed was a shiny stone to make this bulky fairy type realize its full potential. There are like 3 boss fights in between now and Misty, including our rival, who we stomped, and 2 rocket grunts that push over very easy. We did get 3 more encounters in Whimsicott, Lantern, and Cloyster along the way though. Misty herself, on the other hand, was going to be trouble. Without Dry Skin Parasect, I was going to be eating hearty rain-boosted Scalds this entire fight. To be honest, Stunspore Whimsicott bullying Mantine off the jump was super encouraging. Mantine was consistently the hardest check, and Jolly Lantern now outsped it. Still, I had to play things perfect if I wanted to win Deathless. Me First Golduck beat Starmie, and Ferroseed swapped in as I went for Sludge on Ludicolo. Expecting a Leech Seed next, my plan was to go to Whimsicott, then Torkoal. Why? Radical Red opponents can see your abilities. I forgot Ferroseed could see Tentacruel's liquid ooze, meaning it would never go for Leech Seed. Our first death was tragic, but avoidable, and to one of my least favorite Pokemon. Good night, sweet prince, Whimsicott. Paraflinch strats with Golduck Sen Headbutt finished Ludicolo, Torkoal cleaned up Ferroseed, and Gyarados went on a rampage, finishing the final 3 Pokemon. While unplanned deaths make me irrationally angry, and it's something I'm working on, the run was very much still alive. With a new 36 cap, Bronzong, Togekiss, and Gastrodon were a hell of a core, and the Pokemon surrounding them were more than playable. Camper Jeff was the next hurdle, and one that's tripped me up plenty of times in the past. Fortunately, Not Paris looked pretty awesome here, staying on the field essentially the whole time, ripping off flamethrowers. Quite literally, 4 of the 5 Pokemon in this fight died to Hybrid here. It's fishing season, boys. It's like a game show every single time. The optimal encounters are always Frillish, Relicanth, and Wimpod. Could we do it? Frillish! First time Frillish, boys. Here it is. Relicanth. That'll be decided based on how this specific encounter goes. So if this is Wimpod, really good. Really good. That was perfect fishing. That was as good as fishing can get. And now, a Wonder Egg to tie it all together. Gastrodon and Togekiss were sick. We couldn't go 3 for 3 on those as well, could we? This actually is fine, I think. This is fine. This is fine. No, we could not. This was awful. Still, the prospect of a late game Mega Glalie sounded nice, but I'd never seen it and my hopes weren't super high. We did have the easiest SSN Brendan fight of all time, with Iron Ball, Gyro Ball, Bronzong being the coolest tech of the bunch. The captain of the ship tossed us a quick shiny stone here, giving us permission to have Togekiss. Finally. Did you know Extreme Speed Furret is an absolute monster against Gentleman Tucker? I mean, it clears Pikachu, Dugtrio, and a Sleeping Swanna. Legendary stuff. And now for the most copium surge of all time. Our team was not great. Gastrodon's best ground move up to this point was Mud Bomb, and our only other electric resist or immunity was Lantern with Volt Absorb. Still, with encounters this good, we had to try. Relicanth beat the opening Rotom, and Golisopod was able to clock Electrode. Ampharos was a Rindo Berry Gastrodon angle, which worked out. Golisopod finished the ensuing Raichu as well, and only 2 Pokemon remained. Azumarill stomped out Hitmonlee Draymond Green style, and Torkoal managed to eat 2 Plasma Fists, bulldozing once and pivoting to Lantern. Unlucky on the pivot, I watched Lantern take a good chunk of its HP on a close combat. Because the bulldoze slowed the opponent down, Lantern outsped, used Flip Turn, and Azu finished the job with Aqua Jet. And that's how to beat one of the hardest electric gyms of all time with 5 water types and a turtle. Ow. A new cap of 44 brought us Rainbow Muck and Glalie, but the sprite looks like he was flattened by a semi-truck. The road to Lavender Town was highlighted by the throttling of an assist meme trainer, the capture of Alola Sandslash, and this super scary moment against Picnicker Dana, where I asked Jellicent to do way more damage than it was really capable of. Okay, it can't use Earthquake right now. I just click Brine. I just click Brine. Okay. I'm Mystic Water. Yes! Okay. And even still, there were 2 more demonic double battles barring us from reaching mid-game. Herman was the first and a drought trainer, though Cloud9 Cheese really nullified the tricks of this fight. My plan here was to clear Victreebel turn 1, slow down Ninetales with low sweep, and knock out both Cherrim and Ninetales the next turn. But Sylveon came out second instead. Alright, I think I have to deal with the fact that the sun is up, but I'm pretty sure that Sylveon explodes here. I think I Snarl, drop the special attack, and Aqua Tail. Gonna risk double crit here. It is what it is. Nice. Nice. Okay, here we go. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Yep. Okay. Don't crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. Hold. 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 1 hold. 2 holds. Yes! And then there was 1 fight left. We grabbed a Fur Coat Walrein from Route 12, making our way to the man. Pokenerd Aiden was one of the most difficult battles in the entire game. It's really poetic that this guy blocks Celadon because the map really opens up once Aiden is behind you. The only issue is this team is disgusting. Lucario and Serena hit hard, and Queenly Majesty on Serena stops priority anything from working until the Pokemon faints. The 3 monsters behind these 2 are even stronger, packing head smashes, hydro pumps, and sheer force psychics. The whole fight sucks. My plan was to let some Pokemon die. I had some great bulky friends on the team and some real offensive weapons. I just needed to clear the openers, and specifically Hisuian Arcanine in the back. I opted to open with Pyroar and Alolan Sandslash, knowing that if I could get the speed advantage, I had a clear path to knock out both openers. Bulldoze and Spiky Shield put us in prime position as the opposition ironically double targeted our Spiky Boy. Flamethrower blasted Lucario and Sandslash finished Serena with Icicle Crash. The next play was to let Pyroar go, bulldozing again while Sandslash shielded to drop the speed of our opponents again.
It is possible that Basculegion just misses. That's what I was hoping for, based.
Oh my god! Of course, lightning strikes just once, not twice. Hydro Pump was bound to land the next turn, and I conceded.
Are we still faster than... I don't know if we're faster than...
Why would it do that?
That makes no sense. Hit crit. That's very funny.
I swapped Ice Scale's Sandslash back in as well as Muck on the right. The only scary move at this point was Sheer Force Braviary's Heat Wave, so I asked Sandslash to shield itself while Muck buried Basculegion with Knockoff. Our luck was so good, we had 2 fully healthy Pokemon waiting in the wings, but only Muck was capable of dealing serious damage to this Braviary. Air Slash was terrifying if Muck was targeted, flinch chance and knockout chance, but that wouldn't happen, right?
I'm an Air Slash. Okay, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, please, 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 please.
Okay, great hold, please hit through. Hit through. Yes!
Okay, I don't think it kills. Doesn't kill. Life Orb is gone, though. GG's, boys.
Dude, that's insane.
Mid-game, mid-game, mid-game.
This is where we got all of the starter Pokemon that we could ever ask for. This part of the game is so fun because it's just a bunch of little pit stops all over the map where I use the encounters I never got to hatch eggs. This time around, we pocketed Finnegan, Chimchar, Scorbunny, Cyndaquil, Turtwig, Rowlet, and Litten. We also got Escavalier on Route 16, which was neat. Yes, we could have taken water type eggs, but it's the most common type in the game and more importantly in my box. It's just a sea of blue, okay? We just needed a little flavor or spice in here. Erica was the next obstacle. Historically, this leader has always been a switch heavy pain in the you-know-what since I started running this game. It wasn't super quick, but a team of Decadui, Walrein, Golisopod, Cinderace, Torterra, and Alolan Muck was able to dice this one up with relative ease. The only Pokemon on our side that even dropped below half health was Walrein, and that's only because we rolled the dice on Sludge Bomb at the end of the fight. And now 2 encounters, one from the game corner, Aegislash, and one from our Sevian egg that I hatch in the Rocket Hideout, Fire Ground type Dodrio. Now, Jesse and James are blocking the gates to stop me from kicking Geo out of the game corner for good. Right Jesse and James is pretty trash. Torterra clobbers every Pokemon in this like woodpeckers on pine trees. Left Jesse and James, however, can mean some real business. It's a double battle, and neutralizing Gas Galarian Weezing lets its partner Slaking loose. Our strat was to fake out and low sweep the Slaking the first turn and hammer arm it the second turn now that we outsped to beat the snot out of this Slaking. And then things got crazy.
All right, I believe Lilligant's going for the close combat on the left. It's possible it doesn't. God, knockoff would be so bad. I think I have to attack here. And not getting off some chip damage here. It went protect. That's so good. This was best case scenario. That was best case scenario. That was literally the best combination of turns that could have possibly happened. Burn. Yes! Oh my God.
The rest was pretty standard as we moved on to the big dog in the back, Giovanni. I kind of had his whole team checked. There wasn't a Pokemon on Geo's team that I didn't feel comfortable countering. I watched as each Pokemon fell until it was just Gyarados and Torterra left on his team.
I just hit teleport no matter what. No, because the most damaging move here is always waterfall, so I just go here. And then I always click Thunderbolt. Yeah. Wow, this was a really, really easy Geo.
Pause. This is so awful. I don't know that I have a check to this in the back. I probably have to sacrifice here into Sucker Punch Emboar or something if I even put that on my Pokemon. My options were as tight as SpongeBob SquarePants in his bat suit. Unless we rolled a 10% para, of course, and therefore outspeed even after the dragon dance. Pretty please.
It survived? Your speed is 82, and this thing's speed is 78, so we killed. Adamant was for extra flip turn damage, but obviously that didn't matter.
Anyways, easy win, deathless, free, L plus alpha plus ratio, whatever. Pokemon Tower is always a little spooky because of the atmosphere mostly, but also because of the 4 sinister foes that lurk in the darkness. The double battle against Chandler Ruth here is ironically manageable, as the Grimmsnarl on the left is guaranteed to set up screens if it doesn't see a kill on either side of our slots. It's really a one-on-one battle, as one of our Pokemon is designated to brick break the entire time, while the other clears the Pokemon on the right. Chandler Ruth got Ouija'd or something, I don't know. I'll pin the best comment if anybody can come up with a punny way to say you beat someone in like a graveyard tower setting. At the top of the tower was the Totem Marowak fight, where the Omni-boosted beast hits like a truck and threatens to ruin me. Switcheroo took away its potency as Walrein finished the beast and we arrived at the top of the building. Now, we got a Poltegeist here, which was super fortunate and lucky. Super gross. And just like that, it was time to take on the 3 rocket grunts of Dead Cubone Tower. One had a big Overquill, one had a ginormous Braviary, and one packed a Hydreigon. They were methodically done fights, but each of them only had 5 Pokemon. So we had a safety net slot in our party in case things got sticky. We made it out deathless.
Run 133 has entered the danger zone.
This is Silphco, where dreams come to die. There are 3 fights back to back that can end runs. The first of which, a showdown with your rival who packs a legendary, an ultra beast, and a mega. I brought the perfect team. Decadui, Bronzong, Sandslash, Emboar, Azumarill, and Torkoal. Why am I bringing Torkoal literally everywhere? Decadui used Spirit Shackle, Defog, and Shadow Sneak to negate Azelf's Stealth Rocks and knock it out for free. Heat-proof Bronzong set up Light Screen and used Payback to slowly chip at Celesteela through Flamethrowers. Bronzong was the perfect counter here, as Celesteela never used Air Slash, so we could never be flinched. Right before Celesteela was going to die, I predicted a switch and teleported at the end of the turn to maintain momentum. Emboar was our check here for Darmanitan, but I needed chip damage to guarantee a kill with Hammer Arm. Sandslash's Spiky Shield chipped in, and Flare Blitz recoil put Darmanitan's fate on ice. Blastoise was a tough check, but Azumarill had this, right? Show me Shell Smash. I want Shell Smash right now. Show me Shell Smash. Show me Shell Smash, please. I'm begging you to Shell Smash.
Damn it. No confused. That would really suck. Okay, no confusion. We win. We win. That's fine. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, we're dead to crit. We're dead to crit. It is what it is. It is what it is. We're dead to crit. I have to roll the dice now. All right. Please, love everything. Hit through. Please hit through. This is about to get real messy.
Yes! Sandslash body jump bluff and Torkoal did exactly its job versus Electivire, Will-O-Wisping and finishing the beast with Flamethrower. We just need Azu here to deliver the goods on Celesteela, which of course happened. This next fight is a telltale run-defining fight between us and Team Rocket. Very lucky we are to have Brendan on our side with 2 of the 3 worst Generation 3 Pokemon to help check Galar Articuno, 2 Megas, Primarina, Incineroar, and Aegislash. Thank you for opening with Intimidate to proc Articuno's competitive ability and double its special attack off the jump. Did you not get the scouting report? The docs? What's worse than useless? Counterproductive? Objectively incompetent? Brendan, god damn! Waterspout Jellicent cleared Incineroar as well as Primarina and Articuno the next turn. Exploud was Brendan's final Pokemon as both Megas came out onto the field. Cross your fingers because we might lose Jellicent this turn, but I have to stay in. If we get double targeted, if Houndoom decides to Dark Void, or whatever it is, Fiery Wrath, that's the one. Now, if Mawile Thunder punches Jellicent, it's over for Jellicent. Jellicent's done. Burn. Burn it. Burn it and we're fine. Burn it and we're fine. Yes! Dude, that's insane. insane. That's insane. There's no way. Dude, Agislash could not touch Incineroar for anything, and we were stomping out of one of the hardest battles in Radical Red, Deathless. Giovanni, we meet again. He's pretty trash in Rad Red with only one crappy Mega and only one really weak Legendary in Permanent Sand. This was destined to be a rollover, for sure. Bronzong's job was to check Mamoswine, which was productive. We set up Reflect as Geo immediately swapped into Regirock. Our counter Decadui started Feather Dancing while the Beast ran up Curses. We locked the rock into place with Spirit Shackle and started Leaf Blading. In hindsight, it was probably better to roll with like modest Energy Ball Decadui here and pray for Spadef drops, but instead I decided to pray for crits as that sounded way funner, even if significantly less likely. God, Leaf Blade does no damage here. Leftovers is practically out healing our super effective move.
The Energy Ball sounds really nice here, doesn't it? Or Giga Drain. Yeah, that would have been nice too.
Guys, this is gonna work out.
If anybody was looking to go get snacks, now would probably be the time.
Oh! That's one!
Show me another.
Yes! Dude, who doubted me? Who doubted me? Mega Chomp Stone Edge as I walked into Wall Rain, which was awful. We lost our Charty Berry. Chomp pivoted out then, seeing as it was about to die to Ice Beam, and brought in Gyarados. Doll Eyes, Ice Beam, and Rest slowly dismantled the water monster. Dracovish came in, seeing a kill with Vicious Rend Water Gem, but Doll Eyes made the move go second and really negated its power. A lot. Some more pivots, Excadrill came out, which Golisopod had some stuff to say about, finishing with Sucker Punch. I used Teleport on Bronzong to get Walrein in for free, who woke up right on cue to blast the Chomp with an Ice Beam. Rest brought Walrein back up to speed for Dracovish, and the Monster Walrus mopped up the rest of the Mons in this fight. What a beast, Pograin. Sabrina. I've lost to this insane double battle like 3 separate times. Dude packs Mega Camerupt, Tapu Fini, Water Bubble, Water Gem, Water Spout, Jellicent, Magerna, Melmetal, and Glastrier. And I know what you guys are thinking. Same thing I thought the first time I got to this point. These Pokemon are all dirt slow, and I have so many options at this stage in the game. Just outspeed and one-shot each and every one of them. This battle is pure madness. It's bedlam. It's the embodiment of delirium and energy drinks. I pocketed 6 of my best monsters and readied up. Bronzong and Golisopod opened, setting up Light Screen and rocking Camerupt with Liquidation. A Reflect and a knockoff later, we were in a weird spot. Melmetal felt more dangerous, but Tapu Fini had Misty Explosion chance in Misty Terrain. I was sweating buckets. Unfortunately, Tapu crit my screen setter, and a double target on Golisopod forced my second opener out on the ensuing turn. Volt Switch and Iron Head cleared Tapu Fini, and triple water boosted Jellisanity stepped in. What do you even do here? How is this avoidable? Am I supposed to just deal with it?
I think we're getting a Water Spout from Jellicent. A burn here would be critical. For getting a Water Spout, can I go to Bagel? I'm sending it. This is gonna be really awful, but I'm sending it. Work out for me, please 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 work out for me. Show me Thunder Punch from Melmetal. I went double Iron Bash on Lantern. Okay. That's gonna hurt, but it'll be okay. This is a Water Spout. That sucks. This is gonna hurt. That sucks so bad.
Okay, so we lost a pretty nifty and important Pokemon. It was fine. We still had all 5 of our other Pokemon.
Golisopod dies. Yeah.
Did you know that double Iron Bash has a 51% flinch chance?
Dude, it flinched. I think we wipe. Gonna eat that? Breakfast? Yeah, okay.
Oh my god! Good lord! So basically, we needed Torkoal to clutch up or this game was over.
Congrats on the dodge, buddy. If we get a freeze, we're still in this fight, but yeah, okay. I didn't think so.
From here, things were crazy. Magearna finished Walrein and Torkoal dodged yet another Hydro Pump like the PogChamp they are. Magearna blasted Bronzong, though a Heat Wave finished the beast and Gyro Ball whacked Jellicent. The final Pokemon was in play, Glastrier. Wouldn't it be neat if both Pokemon on my team lived?
We might lose Bronzong. I really can't tell. I don't know. Five-man sack. Remember when I was like, I'll sack Torkoal, and then I sacked everything except for Torkoal? Okay.
Yeah, so we survived. I was mauling that my only surviving friend was Torkoal, who I'd been mocking as a mid-tier encounter all game, but maybe I was just hating. Torkoal finished almost 4 of Sabrina's Pokemon all by itself. What more could I ask for? With a new cap of 68 and Hisuian Cyndaquil unlocked, we plunged into the Sand Route. Did I misread the docs and skip over the Sand Rush portion of Draco-Zolt's being? Did it end up costing me a Alolan Sandslash as well as Gastrodon? Ironically, this explosion from Golem actually kept me in the game. Golem was going to sweep my entire team, but now we got to play on. With 8 deaths now, I was locked in. I couldn't afford to keep making mistakes or we were going to lose this run very quickly. My personal record for Radical Red was right around the corner, the Brock rematch. And I wasn't going to let anything stop me from getting there. I hatched an egg on Route 17, which was an OP Pokemon commonly known as Cheeks, and followed up with a hatch of Samurott on Route 18. One of these Pokemon is really, really good. The other... We're going to get a ton of use out of Samurott though, as the beast is a water steel type with shell armor and a great learn set.
Golduck unfortunately has to stay in no matter what, which is whatever. Draco Barrage could do 124 to me. Do you have 124 HP? Yeah, okay, you're fine. No matter what, you're fine. I'm doing this. All right, let's see what we're using. Okay. Use Boom Burst again. That hits my teammate! I didn't... Dude. That's so ridiculous. That's so funny. Wow, that was awesome. Guys, okay, no, you guys didn't see that come. You guys didn't know that. You guys are lying. You guys are lying in chat right now. You guys didn't see that coming. Anybody who says they knew that hit both sides, you're lying right now. Professional does not mean good. I don't think it would hit me. That was wild.
This run felt like it was disintegrating. There was room for hope. However, as we just arrived at Fuchsia, which meant 4 more encounters, including Popplio, Piplup, Chikorita, and Slowpoke, but damn, Brendan was next and his team was devastating. Tapu Koko, Nihilego, Urshifu, Mega Sceptile, Gengar, and Deoxys, and I had to beat it with like normal Pokemon. Being transparent, we clocked this squad. Empoleon and Torterra were too much for the Alolan legendary beast duo, while Escavalier mopped up his Mega, and between Rainbow Muck and the Obstagobbler, Gengar and Deoxys dropped fast. That left Urshifu, who Azu had no problems clowning on. I caught a Porygon in the Safari Zone, which as you guys know from this video, is going to be useful for the rest of the run, for sure. Radical Red then presented me with a trio of rematches that were just abysmal in every way. Why does Surge have Zekrom? Who gave him that? Whatever, Meganium had that one covered.
I need to do this one more time, and then I Dazzling Gleam twice. And that's it. God, that does so much. Dude, I know. Are you kidding me? Every time I ask this stupid Pokemon to do anything, it lets me down. I've never not been let down by this hunk of garbage. Holy smokes. Okay, let me see something. Zekrom versus Meganium. +1, but Reflect is up. We're never dead. I just Dazzle Gleam. That is what it is. I don't understand where the calc is that I don't have right. Oh, because I'm modest. Whatever. That's fine. I'm over it.
To say I was genuinely surprised that the Meganium check for Zekrom didn't work out would be a lie. They took our boy Meganium's good ability Triage out of hardcore mode, so the poor Leafy boy was hardly serviceable. We went deathless from there on out because the rest of the team shared some level of competence. That left 2 more rematches, both likely harder than that one. I opted to spar with Misty and her Jirachi first, bringing a team of Sceptile, Tentacruel, Golduck, Primarina, Decadui, and our Jirachi check, Muck. Yes, Muck did stomp on Jirachi. We just needed Sceptile to beat Mega Gyarados.
No way this is Crunch. Doesn't make sense to be Crunch. Show me Earthquake. Show me Earthquake. Show me Earthquake. Yeah. Okay. We're only dead to crit. I'm going bullet seed. If we can get a 3 spot, we should kill. Oh, it's going to be a 4 spot. We're going to need a 4 spot. Oh, right, because I'm not adamant. I'm jolly. Okay. Okay. It went crunch. Okay. All right. Eat this. Breakfast. Breakfast. Don't die here. Okay. All right. Get out of this.
And we needed Decadewey to tank a Thunder.
This has 1 roll to kill me. The Thunder. There's no one I can pivot to. It is literally just a matter of eating this Thunder. Let's do it. Decadewey, hang in there, buddy. Come on, buddy. Survive. Yes!
Dude.
Okay.
And finally, a lethal crit dodge from Tentacruel on Seismitoad here.
We're Rain Dish. We get a little health back. Can Seismitoad kill Tentacruel? Now, I went for a minus defense nature, specifically to guarantee that it was going to use Power Whip. We're only dead to crit. Didn't get crit. Okay. Giga Drain, please kill. Please kill. Please kill. Yes! Okay! Oh my god.
Yes, that was the plan going in. Yes, it was awful. And yes, it worked. Add a deathless check mark there. Finally, Brock with Terrakion and Zygarde, in one of the weirdest boosts I've ever seen to a battle. All of his Pokemon had an inherent defense boost of 1 stage to each its physical and special defense stat from the jump. Rock types in Sandstorm got a bonus boost of their special defense as well. One-shotting any of these Pokemon was going to be nearly impossible unless I was locked and loaded. And I wasn't for any of these. Terrakion was a disaster that only worked out because Stone Edge missed once. I needed Porygon Z to one-shot or risk Zygarde changing form.
Should be a kill. Show me the kill. Zygarde collapses. Dude, that's so nice.
The rest of the fight was a massive stall, but it ended up working out. We were deathless once more, and let's be honest, guys, did that surge death really amount to anything? And now, the boss of all bosses, the menace of all gym leaders, Tapu Lele wielding, Kyurem slinging, ugly Koga. Tapu was easy, though a misplay on a Kyurem pivot eliminated our girl Escavalier. The free pivot into our check wasn't even worth it, as the beast swapped out immediately after. We were in a terrible spot, and Koga was determined to make it worse. And he did. We stuck ourselves in a loop, getting blasted by Megatox, Kyurem, and Nidoking on pivots, unable to do real damage to any of the above on switches. Nido opted to stay in once, and we were able to drop it. Kyurem came back out, and I just needed it to Dynamax Cannon once.
If I walk in on Freeze Dry, I just lose, but I don't have another play because every single move it could use kills me. It can't be Fusion Flare. It could be Earth Power. I just go here. It doesn't. Unless this is Dynamax Cannon, I think I just lose. Yeah, I think I just lose. Because Kyurem White versus Primarina. Freeze Dry always kills me.
The rest of the fight was highlighted by Kyurem guessing my Togekiss switch and finally blasting a Dynamax Cannon at the end of the fight for good measure. GG's Radical Red, attempt 133. I'm coming for this record soon.